Hey crafters, it's Janet with Crafting It Up in Creation. So coming at you today with a super fun ornament idea. You could use this on your tier trays. I have so many ideas going through my head when I came up with this a little while back, and I was super excited because I thought, what a way to kick off my ornament series than a super fun project like this that's inexpensive. You can use this all year round. You can use this at Christmas. You can definitely use this for gift ideas. So as you can see, the little Dollar Tree dice, they come in a 2-pack, and they come in orange, green, blue, and red. Now I'm going to paint mine. This is some ceramic coat that is from Walmart. It's not very expensive. I'm going to compare it a little bit to the Waverly chalk paint in white. They're both white paints. And I'll show you a little bit of the difference between them because you could certainly use both of them. But I do feel like the ceramic coat needs like an extra layer. So I'm also going to use my Milwaukee heat gun. I absolutely love this, but any heat gun you have will do. And even a hairdryer will work for this because I'm just going to make this process speed up a little bit faster by heating in between the coats. And that way I can even do my video a little faster to show you what this ceramic coat paint looks like. Now I'm just going to paint all the way around this dice or die. And the coverage on this is not bad. Like, I still think sometimes I need 3 coats of the Waverly chalk paint as well. It just depends. But a lot of times I'll really only need 2 on it. And it also really just depends on the color of the dice. So I'm going to dry this in between. Kind of hold it at a distance and just keep waving it over it. And I will say, I've edited this for time's sake. It does take a little bit to go in between to dry. But, maybe like a minute or 2. Gonna go back around it and paint all the way around. Whatever I can get to that I don't get it all over my fingers. Although somehow I still managed to do that. And this isn't bad coverage. I know there's like some matte acrylic paints out there too that kind of mimic the look of the chalk paint, and those might be okay too. I need to try some of those. I don't think I had any of those in my stash though. I kind of honestly wanted to make these look like these little ceramic mugs that I've seen. So I wanted them to have kind of that shinier look. But in all essence, marshmallows, which was what this is going to kind of mimic, are dull. Now, as you can see, it kind of bubbled up where the numbers or the little dots are for the numbers of the die with this one. I have not had it do that with the Waverly chalk paint, but it could be that I didn't have it close enough and have that heat gun hot enough. So this is the difference between the two. The ceramic coat is on the left and the chalk paint's on the white. As you can see, these dies are very sized, like some of them are larger than others, and that's just kind of the way it is. Not a big huge deal depending on what you're doing. I've seen a lot of people make words out of these and put the sticker letters on them, so it may be an issue for that, to make sure you get the right size. But for the most part, for what I'm doing, it won't matter. Now I'm going to show you a different variety of paint pens that I have. Walmart has them, Target has them, and Dollar Tree has started carrying them. And they are absolutely perfect for this. As long as you can find the colors that you want. You could use a Sharpie pen. You can use the little glaze pens that are from Sakura. I have used those on some of these faces, and I'll show you those later. With these pens, you do have to prime them. And then I'm just going to actually push down on it to give it that dot of paint. And it kind of makes it a little bit heavier in that area. If you notice that it's kind of running a little dry, then just prime your pen again. And that'll kind of pull down some of that color. And then we're just going to draw him a little half smiley face. And I'll show you where I got some of my inspiration. I'll even link some of them that are on Amazon. These are actually little tiny cups. And here is one of them. He's got a little hat on, but he's actually like a little tiny cocoa cup. I honestly didn't even know that's what they were when I first saw them. And then I put together thinking, oh, I can make those using the dice. And then, I saw some that were decorated with the little witches hats from the Target dollar spot. This is like a little hunter's cap on this one too, and it's so super cute. So I kind of pulled some of my ideas for doing their faces from some of the ones that I've saw on Amazon or even from Pinterest, where people have uploaded their really awesome, beautiful tier trays. So I pulled a lot of inspiration from that. I'm using one of the ones that were from from Target, not the dollar spot, but just from their school supply area, and it has that chisel tip, and those are really good for like drawing the little tongue or even drawing the mouth, but not so much for doing the little cheeks. So I did pull out one from the dollar spot or from the Dollar Tree and did the cheeks on that one. Now this one I use the Sakura pens. Some of my favorite ones are like the glaze pens, because they actually, when they dry, they have like a little bit of a 3D effect for them. But not all of those are a 3D effect, and some are a little bit lighter, some have some glitter in them. So just watch for the ones that you pick up. I'll link down below some on Amazon that I used for these and absolutely loved how they turned out. So, oh, these are so super cute. They just make my heart smile when I see them anyway. This is actually a little hat that I got to use with one of the dollar spot bicycles, because I saw somebody put a little hat on the front of the bike and add some flowers to it, and I thought that was so super cute. So I found those, but they also have these little scarecrow hats at Hobby Lobby. They're 40% off right now. They have these really super cute Santa hats that are coming in at the Dollar Tree that look really cute on the top of these. You don't have to glue these on. You could switch these out for each individual holiday. But if you made several and you just wanted to, use them that way, you certainly could. This is from a little set. I want to say it was like a garland set that was from the Target dollar spot, or I may have actually picked this one up at Hobby Lobby. I'm not entirely sure, but it's a bunch of them in there, and there's some black ones and some orange and black ones. So they just switched out the colors. This is from Walmart. It's a cute little like hunter's cap that's $1.98. That's in their ornament section right now. And I put this on one of them, and I actually put a little glue dot on just one side of the rim so it would kind of hold it up off of his eyes. But if I changed my mind, I could always pull that off later. But I think he's so super cute. I love, love, love those. And then I also have one that came from Hobby Lobby, this little green leprechaun hat. And this actually might have came from the Target dollar spot, because there have been some there before that they've had the little clips on them where you can kind of clip them in your hair. And then this one came from Dollar General. It's Elfmates. I think it's kind of expensive. It was $3, but I got a couple of them because I thought in my head, I could remake this for sure for a lot less, but let's buy one and see what it looks like. And oh my gosh, it is so cute. It's just barely enough to where it'll span across the dice. So it might be that some of them are a little bit bigger than others and you might have a little more difficulty, but look how cute this is. I'm going to totally use a little bit of hot glue to hold that in place. They even have a little piece where it's like the hand warmers. I just put that off to the side for now because I didn't really see any good use for that since he doesn't have any arms or hands. He might be cute on like one of the little gnomes or something that we make the little arms with. That'd be cute. But you can also use socks. Now these socks are from the Dollar Tree, and oh my gosh, they are so soft. Like, I absolutely love them. They also had them in this purple color. I've already cut the top part of it off, and here it is. This will stretch around his little head. You can use a little bit of jute twine to tie it at the top to kind of make it look like a hat. And it looks super cute. Now, when I did the ornaments and made little snowmen, I loved using the baby socks, and I'll show you some here in a little bit. But with these, you don't have to just use the baby socks, and they're actually a little bit on the tighter side. You would have to glue those down, where this one will stay in place. It may slip off, but you can easily put it back on. Now, some other socks that I found at the Dollar Tree, these little kind of like gingham print that's pink and white. These look super cute on it, and here it is. I kind of bunched it in the back where the heel was, just so that it would sit really cute on his head, and wrapped it at the top with some twine. Oh, look how cute it is. You can make these boys or girls or whatever, you know. This was a little baby sock that was from the Dollar Tree. It has that little pom-pom on top. I thought that was super cute. So I picked those up. And then here's one with that scarecrow hat on. I ended up adding some Excelsior to that and underneath of it, and I don't think I got that on camera. These little socks have some little spider webs on them. Just pulling these off. These are super cute. So my plan is, even with making one of these, is to maybe add a little bit of stuffing up in there or some cotton balls and kind of make it sit straight up. I think that would be really cute on this one. But I believe this is one you're going to have to actually glue down to. Maybe, maybe not. It kind of wanted to slide off. I may have my eyes up too close to the top. So if you're doing this, these are the baby socks. You may even want to make their faces a little bit lower than halfway, and that way if you do put a little hat on them, it won't cover up their eyes. So that's probably more or less my mistake. But look, those little baby socks are so cute. Love them. These were from the Target baby section and had some neutral colors. So this little guy, I did his little tongue sticking out, just like some of the little mugs. Oh, I did want to show you. This is the Marigold Market collection. It's doll components from Hobby Lobby. And I used a coupon to get these. But these were some of the ones that I was going to use on the Target Dollar Spot bikes. And I thought, oh, these would be really cute on these little guys too. So this is the Elmer's paint pen, and it is in the color brown. They may have brown at the Dollar Tree. I'm not entirely sure, but check there first, because like I say, these the paint pens from the Dollar Tree are really good quality. But I'm just going to paint it on just to kind of look like chocolate drippings. And if I'm not real happy with what a drip looks like, I just add a little more drip to it. I kind of colored these in. You'll see me kind of go in an up and down motion when I'm first trying to cover it. But I go back and I add a downward motion to all the chocolate drips, so it doesn't look like it's going up rather than just going down. And I'll go all the way around the perimeter on him and even color the top of him. And I think it looks so cute. So I'm on the lookout of something I can use to make these little guys look like s'mores. Like, I'm obsessed. Like, I want to add a piece of chocolate on top of their head with that little bit of melty. I thought about using the Dollar Tree foam board, but I haven't actually tried it yet. But I think that would look really cute. But just to have like little s'mores ones, to have on a tiered tray, or even just like a shelf setter. It's so, so cute. I absolutely love these. So if you like these too, let me know down below. If you're going to try this craft, let me know. I want to create a board on Pinterest so you could share some of the crafts that you've made. I do have a Facebook page. It's Crafting It Up in Creations as well, so you're more than welcome to post pictures there. If you can't post a picture there, let me know. I'm still kind of new at this and learning all the tricks and the trades of some of this other social media. But I believe that you can post pictures over there, so let me know if you can't. But I absolutely love that. I've seen so many other creators have a Facebook page where other people share their creations, or even something that they were inspired to make by someone. You know, it never has to be exactly like it. Use what you have on hand. I totally encourage that, because let me tell you, I'm starting to kind of look like a hoarder. Or maybe I've kind of already looked like a hoarder for a little while, but these are some of the ones sitting on the shelf, because I already have all my fall and Halloween decorations kind of all setting out. So they look really cute sitting on these little shelves. I absolutely love him. I don't know if his cheeks are dark enough. I don't know if maybe I might go back and add a little bit darker pink to him, but... And then these are the ones that I made for ornaments on the tree. And They are so cute. I just love, love, love these. This is something I've kind of been working on a while. I promise that some of my later ones will be just a little bit less involved as far as me making a whole bunch of them. Like this year, my plan is to make a couple ornaments, to send a few for my daughter, because she's living on her own now in Chicago area. And so I'm going to make some for her, and I'll make maybe one for me, or if I know someone that I know will love them, then I'll specifically make it for them as a Christmas gift. But in past years, I've tended to do way too many, and then I get caught up in making way too many, and it's time to do the next video. So I'm going to try not to do that this year. So stick around, make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and stay tuned for more great ornaments this upcoming 2020 Make It Merry series. Thanks so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching my videos, sending out your love and all your support. I really do appreciate it. I hope you guys are taking care, and I hope you get a moment to craft it up.